Hiya, Monday, Art Journal Monday. Very, very exciting. I decided to come on a little bit earlier just so we can have a little catch up and see what everyone's up to. So the Art Journal, basically we've done 2 weeks now. First week was green, second week was pink and purple, and this week is blue, which is fabulous. But key things about blue ink and blue paint is the highest pigment colour within the spectrum. Hi Ange, how you doing, my beautiful Angie? Oh Angie, I've missed you. Hi Susie, hope you're doing really well. It feels eternal since I've been at work. Both of you, wonderful crafty sisters. Yeah, so where was I? Blue ink is the highest pigment ink, and you can see already I have blue fingers. So if you are doing blue projects like we're doing today, just get ready with the Brillo pad because it does seriously stain. Hi Susie, how you doing? Now Susie, bless her, my crafty little Sue, she has had the bug, the art bug, since we've started. Oh my darling Angie, lonely here in Greece. Oh my sweetheart, I hope you come home soon. I miss you so much. Hello Anita, hello Julie. Yeah, so Sue started it a week late but has caught up now on the Art Journal, and believe me, she is hooked. She's got the bug. She's done about 8 pages already. You're blowing me away, Sue. You're so clever. Also, Susie's coming back to the Crafty Army to be part of my admin again. She was part of the DT, but now she's come back doing the admin because she misses us all. Absolutely lovely. Hope everyone's doing really well and had a peaceful, relaxing weekend. It was a bit grey, wasn't it, this weekend? It wasn't as sunny, but now it's Monday. It's sunny again. Always the way. Now, I've got a bit of peace and quiet today, so I shouldn't be pulled away, which is lovely. Because Sid's basically gone out on his bike up the front with his dad. So because of that, I shouldn't be called away to do anything like last week and let you watch paint dry, which wasn't so much fun. So back to the Art Journal. So the blue theme. So what have I got? I have got some blue Mermaid Lagoon distress paint. I've got Mermaid Lagoon sprays. I've got my Blueprint Blue paint. I've also got my Stamps by Me Sea Breeze. Now, if you've not seen this beauty, it's a little bit special. Hi Tracy, hi Joe, hi Sharon. I hope everyone's doing really well. Then also, obviously, I've got my watercolour palette. I've also got my blue Tumbled Glass, Mermaid Lagoon, not Galoon, and Stormy Skies as well. So that's just a little bit of a hint of the things that we have within this. I'm going to be using some watercolour infused tissue paper as well in blue. Now, if you're part of my crafty army, hello my brother Wolf, hello David, he's watching, and Sam, hope you're doing really well. Hope my mason is delightful. It's so hard because I feel like I haven't seen anyone for ages. I'm just in my little bubble here, which is wonderful because I get loads of craft done, loads of beautiful projects to be made, but I don't get to see all my family. Yes, Sam, I have the flamingo shirt on, and it's for you, girl. Me and my sister-in-law Sam, we do like very similar sort of things. She caught me wearing the flamingo shirt. Of course, I had to buy her one because she is the flamingo in a flock of pigeons. So, love it. So, let's check the time. Ooh, a couple of minutes to 1. There goes the clock, nearly done. Right, so let's start crafting. Now, I hope Sue Green's watching as well because she's seriously excited about the Art Journal. So, if I turn you around now, you can see exactly what I am up to. Let's have a look. Are you in the right place? There we go. I'll just bring you down a little so you can see. So, always glue journal pages together just to make them a little bit thicker and give them a little bit more of sort of substance, really. So I'm going on straight in the corner here with my distress paint. Now this is brilliant because this distress paint basically stops you getting all smudgy because you get them lovely little sponges on. So we are just doing little random squidglies just all around. Try not to make it too uniform, but I always end up making it symmetrical because that's the way I am. So don't worry about, if you haven't got these type of paints, you can go on with a brush and your finger. So next I'm coming along to the blueprint, and again, excuse me, just circles of colour around. There we go. See how you can build this up. Now the difference between a normal journal and an art journal means every single page you create completely yourself, not by writing, but by adding colours and creating different textures and techniques. So next I'm going to come in with the acrylic Sea Breeze. Now you can see you've got that beautiful mica at the bottom, so I'm going to give it a swish rather than a shake. Give it a swish, and we are going to spray on just in a couple of places to feel that colour. Now this is like this. The best thing to do is grab yourself a really nice big brush that's dry, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to work from the outside, and I'm just going to drag some of that colour over. Can you see that? It's very easy. Now the beauty of the distress paints as well is even when they're dry, you can add water and rejuvenate them again. So if I go for my water spray now, just give it a little spritz, and we can pull more colour away. But I want these brush strokes, can you see them? Because it's quite a dry brush. But I want all of that texture effect. So again, pushing it, the colours within each other. Beautiful. Right, now I'm going in with my watercolour brush, and I am using a tiny bit of watercolour concentrate. Now this is from as well Stamps by Me, and basically I'm just picking up bits of colour, filling in those areas. So we've got actually 4 different shades of blue on here now. Come right down, just fill those areas in. So again, we just go around, just picking up bits of that detail. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to spray a little bit over the top with the distress spray as well, but I'm only going to do a couple of little spritz, and always wipe up, because like I said, blue pigment stains bad, so be aware of that. So now this is just having a nice little sit. I'm just going to dry it off slightly so we can work on the next layer. And that's mainly what it's about, is layering up the colour and the detail. Once you've finished your art journal, you'll be able to feel confident and to go on to other projects. So for instance, you could very easily go onto a canvas, or maybe go onto wall art or something. Super simple. So I'm just going to come in again with a wet brush, and I'm just going to fill in some of this area that's around the sides. Don't worry about that middle bit. Doesn't matter. There we go. Okay, so now what I'd like to do is add some other detail on here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll off on this side here. Hopefully you can all see what I'm doing. Let me pull you up a bit more. There we go. So I've got the beautiful Mermaid Lagoon that I'm just popping here, and what I'm going to add to that actually is a little bit of antique linen, but you don't have to. If you haven't got that, then don't worry. Then I'm going to pick up my sprayer, and it's going to go straight in the two colours. So now I'm picking that up, running it across. If you haven't got a brayer, you can use maybe a rolling pin if you've got one, something like that. So I'll just get off that excess colour. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of dark with a little bit of water. Pick it up on that brayer again. It's all about texture. Lovely. Right, so let me wipe that off before I put my arm in it, which I know I will, and then I'll have a blue arm. Okay. So now what I'd like to do is I'm going to take a stencil. Now this is the corner stencil. I'm really enjoying this stencil at the moment. This is one of the new ones from Stamps by Me. Now I'm picking up, using the Himi crayons, this is a very, very dark navy. And I should tape it down, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to go over. And it's okay, because if I don't get every single bit of detail, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go over, down now. And it's more about getting the colour between the stencil than on the stencil. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a wet wipe and I'm just going to take off some of the deeper colour. Can you see that? But the actual print is still there. So now we can start stamping. So I'm just going to grab my stamp platform. I'm using the Eureka. And the first thing I'm going to do is stamp some circles. Now these circles are from Corinne Robinson's signature collection. They are the trilogy circles that she brought to us at Create the Craft. So I'm just going to stamp that black trilogy circle over, and then of course you can see that it's slightly offset there. So then I'm just going to stamp over. Oh, sorry about the tape. There we go. Brilliant. Okay, and then I've got a smaller one here that I'm also going to add on there as well. So actually I think I'll stamp that using my acrylic block. That'll make it easier. So again, using that stamp detail, just like so, and we'll come back to that in a second, because now I'm going to start building up with other stamped images. So I've got my floral. Right, I may have, there we go, that'll be easier for me. Oh yeah, monkey trousers didn't come out quite well. It's okay, we can come back to that. That's better. Okay, so next I'm going on to a flourish stamp. I'm getting in a pickle today, aren't I? Okay, so I've got my string stamp. I do love this stamp, it's absolutely beautiful. And I'm just going to continue this down, just down here, like so. Okay, so with this area where it didn't print properly, what I'm going to do is I've already taken some book paper I've already just added a little bit of the different designs. So I'm just going to tear some of this away. And that will easily just fit in there. Remember to check your words, please, because there's nothing worse than if they're naughty. This puts you right off, it really does. So here's all my beautiful scraps that I've got ready to go onto this page. So I'm going to also pull a piece down here. This piece will go over here perfectly. This is a deeper blue that I'm also going to add in just as a layer there. Now let's look, I've got a lovely bit of vellum there. Oh yeah, right, okay, I think what we'll do is we'll put the vellum on there and then I'm going to put that piece over the top. Yep. Then I've got some other pieces of journals paper. I'm not sure about that yet. I just don't know. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that works good there. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then we can do some stamping on top of that. Right, so let's glue this down. Remember, if you are using vellum, it's always a good idea to glue this out on top of it or use vellum glue. Now this is how, what happened was my stamping didn't come out as perfect as I wanted it to because the border of the spine of my journal. But that's fine because what we can do is we can add lots of layers to it so we can soon cover it. So now I'm just adding that layer there too. Just let that sit for a second. And the spots. Do love a bit of spots. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to grab some blue ink. I'm going to go in the tumbled glass and I'm just going to push it away. It almost makes it look sort of hairy. You're just pushing away that colour. And tying everything together. Okay, I've just got to trim that excess off because otherwise it will bug me. There we go. And then on top of that as well, I actually have a beautiful piece of vellum that's printed already. So I'm just going to rip away down the sides. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to attach this as an overlay. So we're just going to stick the back of that. And that, let me just, there we go, let's go back over here and then I'm just going to stick this little bit of detail just up in the corner. Okay, so let's have a look at this, how we're doing. Lovely, lovely. So now what I'm going to do is start adding some of this watercolour tissue paper. So I'm just going to put it into the positions that I want it. Let me just glue this first. Okay. So we're going to put it into the positions we want. I'm going to put a nice big bit on there. Trim that down a bit. And then what we're going to do is spray. Just allow that to dry off for a minute. And what you can do is you can actually use a heat tool if you've not seen the watercolour infused tissue paper, it's actually called bleeding tissue paper, which I think is a really wrong word for it, to be honest. When you do take it off, just pop it onto another piece of paper that we can come back to. There we go, because of course that will be full of ink. Right, so now I'm just going to dry that off a bit more. Acrylic block. I don't know where you've gone. There we go. I've got a little bit of script here, and I'm going to go in on the stormy skies. Just pick that up a bit, and we're just adding texture. About it being perfect, it's all about the whole layering. There we go. So my next stamp's going to be a bubble stamp, and this time I'm going in on the Mermaid Lagoon. There we go. Don't worry about getting the whole of the stamp. Sometimes you just need a little piece of the stamp to pull it together. So I think we need a bit just there for balance. Perfect. Maybe a tiny bit up there. Lovely. Okay, so then I said that you need, excuse me, a black Sharpie. This is where we start adding in the details. So for instance, faux stitching. I mean, I do mine freehand, but you don't have to. You can use a ruler if you prefer. And then we're just going to go around the layers. Okay, so now I'm going to add just some semicircles or some ums. I've been doing too much homeschooling lately. I'm sounding them out for you now. So again, now I'm doing mover. There we go. Okay, and I'm just going to put some dots in there. Okay. I'm going to go back in with the Mermaid Lagoon. I'm just going to tap that colour in so I get that circle effect. Over to the other side. Final stamp I'm going to use is, this is Stamps by Me stamp. It's just got these generic circles with almost like pins or arrows going through. It's kind of cool. So again, in the blue, over stamp the layers. So my last point will be sentiments. I've got two different ones, full of possibilities and thoughts and theories. I'm just going to add these to my project. Don't look at my blue fingers. I told you they were going to get blue. There we go. Thoughts and theories. And to finish off, I'm just gonna, just a tad of colour, just brush it on almost from the edges. There we go, blue. Right, hiya, how's everyone doing? 20 of you watching, amazing. Okay, so there is blue journaling today. See how simple, it's so easy. The process of building up the colours, blue fingers, layering the textures. Now when that all dries out, it will dry really beautiful and hard and thick. And remember as well, if I let you have a look at some of the detail, so we've got them multiple layers of colour. Now I will be posting pictures of the coloured work and of the book later on. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please stay safe, and I will be back Wednesday for Crafting at Home with Carly at 1 o'clock. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a piece of your day with me. Take care of yourself, and I will see you Wednesday at 1. See you later, friends. Blue fingers. Bye.